We're about 20 miles from the Gulf of Mexico at Raymond James Stadium, just north of downtown Tampa, as we bring you the NFL on EA Sports. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Game time is here. Glad you're with us. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves.
And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
You spend all week on your opening script. What are the plays that allow you to find a rhythm and have some early success offensively? Well, in this case, that first play you drawn up sent you going back the wrong direction. How does that change this play caller's approach to the ground game going forward?
Open man, that's Dante Fulton. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So think back to earlier in the week, Mike, and they told us they want to get him going here early and often. So I'd expect plenty of passes to head his way as this game unfolds.
Okay,
trying to avoid the early 3 and out. They face 3rd and a yard.
Ready.
Milroe will look to run it himself. And this will be a Bucs first down. He'll get this up past the 40-yard line.
Really nice job there. They're setting an early tone up front. And listen, these small runs, these conversion runs, they don't seem like a big deal right now. But over the course of the game, expect this offensive play caller to use these downs to build off of. So what looks small now down the line could pay a lot bigger dividend.
Let's go now. Let's go.
On the ground, here is the rookie from Michigan State. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Buccaneers first down.
At the 44-yard line.
Go! Panther 60.
And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the ready.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready. 19, Tiger, 19.
Now they'll throw it with Milroe. That is taken in left side by Thornton. That's a pair of hookups on this drive. This one goes for 14 yards and a first down.
Once he saw the defense, he knew that outbreaking route was going to be there. All he had to do was wait for his guy to get to the spot and drop the ball right in the bucket near the sideline.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down. They face 2nd down and 7. Milroe. They try to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
So one of the elements of a good screen game is the quarterback having the timing in his head to know, I want to hold the ball long enough to get the rush to commit to me, to set up the blocking and set up the back behind them. But I also can't hold it on forever because then I don't have an opportunity to deliver the ball. So it was really more of the latter here where he's trying to hold on as long as he can. The pressure just gets to him a little too fast and the ball falls incomplete.
And he's got the first down. A great job looking at it, gauging where the marker is, and getting there to set up first and goal.
Nothing really fancy about that last completion, but what it does do, Mike, is now they are on the doorstep of the end zone. So now they've got to find a way to finish this long drive with a touchdown.
Play action. It's Miller. He feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. Now the Bucs will take their first time out, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
I don't hate the play call. The best opportunity to throw the ball down this close to the goal line is usually on first or second down, Mike. The issue here is the quarterback has to know, if my first read is not open, this ball needs to be thrown out the back of the end zone. You cannot take a sack this close to the goal line.
And he got half of what he needed from the 6 to the 3.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. I would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
That is Hawks. What a job on the scramble. Dante Thornton. Touchdown, Tampa. His first touchdown of the new campaign. The extra point, up and good. And the Bucs will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return, it's Keaton Mitchell. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is caught downfield by Pickens. Can't ask for much more. 22 yards on the first play of the drive.
And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 22 yards.
Trap 60. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. That's complete. He finds Brian Thomas. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains. 19 for this one.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10.
Hawk 17, Biden, Cowboy 80. 70 Timberwolves. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19.
Throwing now from the gun. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Dallas Cowboys and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. This one taken at the 7. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Bucs take over 1st and 10.